Everybody, I am Omni Rusted. Welcome back to Thea 2 the Shattering. I thought I'd start today with talking about the patch notes that got released on Sunday. Actually, there's been quite a bit of patch notes here. Added map resource rollover tooltip. We'll see what that is. Trade co-op screen item tooltips. Lots of tooltips added, which is nice. Idle and ships can be constructed. Ships are a thing? In a camp now. Other buildings are still available. Only on a tile with a village. Makes sense. Ships can be constructed not only on coastal tile. Maybe I have to make a... Wait, ships can be constructed not only on a coastal tile? Why would you make a ship not on a coastal tile? But apparently there's ships in the game. Tweaks to main quest, XP, MP, joining conditions, rewards, fix Slavers event where your stolen children were not returned, also tweak rewards. Fix Captain Bear, only tap with male tag. Sometimes used both male and female. Corrected icon. I mean, we don't judge. Corrected icon and boosted delay effort on delay enemy skill. Reduced essence requirement for tools, so it should be possible to construct them even from the weakest material combination. Tweaked the number of summoned creatures for some summons. Fixed quick cover skill. Increases effectiveness. Added two-handed scrolls pool in a skill. Increased damage random blast skill. Screen no longer gets darker during fight phase in a challenge. I like that. I was noticing that. I was really wondering when they were going to fix that. Had a pop-up when the game encounters an error and force the player they should restart the application, bug for new tool, blah blah blah. December 1st, there was also another one that I didn't really get to. Just a lot of fixes. They're doing a lot of work, which makes me really happy. So, like, there's been a lot of updates since the first stream I did of this, and it makes me super happy. I did find out there's a couple things. For example, let's start a new single player. Oh, we have to start a new single player game. I got rid of our old one. Apparently, when you start a new profile, it randomly selects two gods, is what I was told from somebody on YouTube. I should have checked who that was. I should have had their name ready. I apologize. You're a valued person, I promise. But apparently, that's how you get new gods. I'm assuming you'll be able to buy them with god points later on. I don't know. It might just not be implemented yet. I thought that there was only two gods implemented. I'm being told that there's more than that. I don't know. Can't even click on them yet to see what they do. I don't know. Let's go ahead and turn off the camera today. Actually, let's just go straight to recording. Is that... Now I want to turn off the stream boss here. We'll leave it on for now. Oh, no, there's a no cam screen. That's right. Which apparently turns on a camera. God damn it, game. Or OBS. Anyway, we're gonna start a new game. I've been enjoying Sparrog a lot. His many hammers, one anvil skill really helps with my love of crafting. We got 3 god points, so it did not give me new god points in the last one, I believe. Or maybe it did. I don't know. I'm going to try and save up for one of these 20 unlocks. Although, he only gets, like, maybe I can get family weapon. It's a quality weapon. I don't know how to fill these slots, or maybe these just unlock for other people. Although, adding a character as a Zerka would be really nice. That would be nice. Anyway, we'll get a craftsman. We'll get a warrior. Get a little dog. You start with a fierce friend. Doggo is its name. That's new. Okay. 3 basic equipment, Granny's pantry, and 20 basic supplies. And I'm just gonna have I didn't actually look through all the females yet. I mean, the females look really good. Their armor is actually useful. A lot of overabundance of buckles for some reason, like it's Final Fantasy game. I don't know why. Nice little scale mail there. I like that. There's her, the Falconeer. Classic Lord of the Rings Ranger kind of stuff. We'll go with this character today. And we will name people as we go along. So we are going to be restarting games a lot. Luckily, the game actually rewards you for restarting a lot, which makes me super happy. Because, well, anybody who's watched me for any length of time knows I'm kind of addicted to starting games over. I can't help myself. I really can't. We'll skip a lot of this story since we've seen it before. He gave us 12 wood, 14 veggies. And let's... Okay, we got fish here. Who do we have in here? Oh, they actually started us with gathering tool. A bone shield. Let's go to the equipment screen here. Lubovid. He's a craftsman. We don't have a craftsman thing yet. He's actually even got the Svarog symbol on his chest, which is kind of neat. Bone medium armor and an amber artifact. My fighter has a pole arm. Do we have like a secondary fighter? Yes, we have Yanina. It looks like she wants to be our tank. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. She's got her shield. Artifact. Let's go ahead and take Lubovid's armor here to hand to her. Oops. Can't confirm. Lubovid looks like a homeless wandering preacher after washing their face and hair. I would assume so. I could give her the amber mallet because mallets are very powerful, but I'm not gonna. That gives 1 shielding. I'm just basically gonna load up Yanina with all of our protection stuff. Is that like 1 extra HP? That's like 2 extra HP. Almost 1 extra mental. And oh, there's actually a tooltip for this now. Oh. Oh, yes. Actually a motherfucking tooltip. You don't have any gathering. You're kind of built to be nothing. Let's make sure you have a gathering tool. Oh yeah, we never compared this here. No. Okay, whatever. Shielding. Oh, it looks like the bone shield is actually a little bit better. A tiny bit better. Not by much, but it's good. I like it. That is 95 pounds. Let's go see if we can actually give Lubovid anything. 309, maybe. He has a weapon attack, but the thing is he has no strength for it. Oh, no, he's got... It's an intent... It also gets int, so that's fine. Give him the shield. Gathering tool, even though he's a craftsman. I was going to give him the Amber Mallet, since he does have good strength, but his int is much better than that. So I guess we'll just hold on to the Amber Mallet. Definitely want to keep myself with the polearm. Are children in the game godsends when they're in maxed out town like the old game? Do you want to try some punctuation there? Because I have no clue what you're asking. Ooh, there's some iron, some grain, some granite, some veggies. I really... Like, this might... If there's wood here, there's no wood. God damn, I was really hoping for some wood. That sucks. We'll see if there's wood somewhere close by. Your journey is interrupted. You fall into an underground tunnel and realize it is a nest filled with bones, excrement, and rats. Lots of rats. You know a trick or two when it comes to rats. Chase them away. Whether you use a flute playing the right tune or the quiet whisper of the animal tongue, you chase the vermin away. You also find the remains of a lone adventurer holding a flute. Clearly, he did not know his rat tunes. We got 1 bone and a fruit. The town bonuses in the old game when maxed out means that when children grew up, they were ready to be badass killers. I haven't gotten to that point yet, because I haven't even figured out how to get new people yet. So tradition asks your gods set me to guide your first steps in this new and bewildering land. To get started, check what resources you have near you. Yeah, yeah, gather food. Yeah. Go away, Theo. I love you, Theo, but go away. There's so much stuff around here. We got 6 sandstone. We got a resistance thing. We'll auto-resolve. Oh. Well, we failed, but it's fine. It was just a little bit of faith there. What's up, Andrew Dan? I guess we're going up this direction. I was really hoping for wood. Like, I'm still tempted to take this spot just because of the iron, grain, veggies, and sand, and the granite there. And I can have it on the coast, which I did want to find out what ships are all about. Scout the area first. Use the element of surprise and attack. Oh, man, we got a little bit messed up there. That hurt a lot. Okay, that's physical blessing. That's what that is. Blessing of the body temporarily increases your max physical health and movement. Oh. Ooh, I like the new tooltips. Search the ruins. What do we get? We got 18 granite and a new wooden shield. It is about the same as the wooden shield that we have. God damn, it's so tempting. If there was any wood here, it'd be so nice. If I find wood close by, I can always send somebody out to go look at it. We got some level ups here. I, myself, there's not really anything useful. I guess I'll get wits. I mean, I can get int, too. I'll go for wits. Stogneave has to be our gatherer. None of these correspond with gathering skills. We'll go with int. Lubovid. He can get strength too, or faith. But int is probably gonna be what we want to give him. And Yanina, she wants to be a tank. Well, I don't know. She's got really good int too. The skills seem a little bit more spread out, which I kind of like. We could give her a bunch of int. I'm gonna give her strength though. As you scour some old ruins for loot, you notice you're not the first to arrive. The other group does not see you. This may change any moment. I'm guessing Thea 2 is basically a combination between Civ and a card game. Everybody says that. It's a combination of several different things. It's a turn-based combat RPG with a card-based combat system. There is with a hexagonal map. Like, it's not a mix of different things. It's its own thing. Yeah, we'll call him Hunt Turmoil. You feel strengthened by your god. Physical blessing. And then we attack. Let's do the combat system so you can see it. Let us, of course, start with... Maybe I can put Omni in the back and then lure them into some stupidity. Let's see what they do. Yup, they did it. So I lured them right into that. They got like nothing here. These are just scavengers. Yanina, go ahead. Sit in front, take that shot since you actually get a lot of armor there. And then we'll put... Since he only does 2 damage, we'll put Lubovid here. He can actually get into this combat. Sword Rose, melee, and bow Rose ranged. That is an interesting sentence that you have just said. I have no idea what it meant. But yeah, basically, like, front row is melee, back row can be ranged or pole arms. My character's a pole arm, as you can see here. And then you've got action points, and everything costs an action point depending on how many times they use it. If we look at Stogv here, he can do Mass Lullaby. Enemies affected by the sub-skill off suffer increased delay, affects 3 opponents in a horizontal line. Oh my god. Oh my god, Stogneave. Oh my boy. Wow. Yeah. So we'll delay them, which will cause them to attack slower, or it should. We have 1 point left, but we've used all of these multiple times, so we can't use them again. Enemy gets 1 more turn. They have 7 more points. They put out another clone. And let's resolve this battle. They're going to die so quick. He took 2 damage to his armor. Not a big deal. As long as they don't take any damage past their armor, they don't take any permanent damage. And there's the polearm past him, which is going to do quite a bit of damage. She's still taking armor damage. We're going to have 1 more turn of resolution, which I will kill off that last one. -8. Your decisive attack destroys the enemy. You did not notice a small group taking off what they looted here. Still, you are now free to consider searching the ruins. West side, south side, or east side? What do we think of chat? I'm thinking south side. For no other reason than it's exactly what I laid my eyes on first. West side, I know that there's like a thing here where like if you have somebody who's good at talkie talk, you could talk to them saying south. Okay, where you could talk to them and they will say, hey, don't go over to this side, and I don't remember which side they say not to go over to. You're just, check this out side. We got sandstone javelins, which go off perception damage. That's nice. Heavy armor, which is really good. And an amber gathering tool. Very good. Very good. So nothing horrible happened. Let's go in here. I want to go into the equipment screen. Let's check the bone armor versus the sandstone here. 18.4 compared to the 9.8 she's wearing. Yeah, take that. She is getting penalties now, so take off that. I'll put her to 426 exactly. Omni we will put with the bone medium armor in case anybody ever hits you, because it will happen. And you can get the amber jewelry. You also get a leather scroll there, which summons unliving with wisdom or random blasts. I don't think... Maybe I'll give it to him. Nah, he can't even use it. He's both... no, the Amber Gathering tool weighs a hell of a lot less. Let's give him that. That's 4.6 for increased gathering. That is 2.8. The Amber Gathering tool weighs less and is a hell of a lot better than the wooden one we started with. He... Like, I will give him a scroll for Summon Unliving. So that he can raise the dead in combat. Although he's already got that Lullaby skill, which is really nice. I don't even know where he got that. You don't have any perception. We'll just keep the Sandstone Javelins. This, compared to your current shield, is actually better. There we go. You know what? I'm going to build my town down here. Like, this just seems really good. It seems like it would be a massive mistake not to add... Oh, wait, there's no place to reach the fish if I did that. It would only be 2 cells around me. I don't think it would reach the fish. No, it wouldn't reach the fish. We'd have lots of veggies and grain, but I don't think we can make meals out of those. I'm more just looking at the granite and the iron that we could get. Actually, no, this is not a good place. Like, I'm looking at that and going, that's just, it's not a good spot. As the sun rises high, you feel its gentle warmth on your skin. Rejoice at the growing strength of the light. Oh, these are the tentacle-y things. Light or harmony. Resist physically. Resist physically, move away. We just got strengthened resolve and some shadow bone. Yeah, check out the abandoned house, blah, blah, blah. We'll go there. Why not? We're exploring right now anyway. You find Theodore's abandoned house. It is nestled among some trees and looks rather old. Inside, the place is surprisingly lived in and well taken care of. There's even a fireplace. You hear an old woman's voice croak at you. Well, 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 dinner guests. How splendid. Goo, come and stay forever. Haha. Try to leave. There's no way out. The doors are gone. You'll have to face this hag to escape. Yeah. We can beat that shit. Just one old lady. She only has 1 card to her name. She's 19 health. She does 2 damage. I ain't scared of this at all. Probably gonna tank to that with the Unliving, actually. She's gonna try and hit me from the back there, but that one's delayed. Let's try and get Stognev here with... Oh, what has he got now? Random enemies. Yeah, we'll try and get him the Mass Lullaby, which adds 2 to the delay. Which should delay this enough for me to kill her. It doesn't seem to actually do anything. Very strange. Lubovid, go ahead. Might as well just give some armor. Like, she's just gonna clone herself over and over again. Let's try this Summon Unliving. Turn that boy into a Necromancer. Yeah. That will force her to attack here, I believe. It looks like she's doing some kind of hex thing. Rain of Frogs. Damage up to 24 characters. What? With 8 damage. Oh. Okay, and I see that it attacks everything around the target cell. Wow. Wow. I mean, she's gonna be dead before that. Yeah, she'll be dead before that. That's a little scary though if we let her get that off. Who summons frogs in their own house? You defeated the witch, and the hut changes back into an old, decrepit building. We got 1 clay, 1 fruit, and 8 herb. Theodore appears. Well done indeed. As chosen, it is your job to stay alive. You must either dominate the lands, or solve the Shattering's mystery, or all else is lost. And for that, you must live. I shall be back soon for a final task from me. He disappears. Anyway, I guess we're moving on. We gotta check our food stores right now. We might want to stop and gather some food soon. Right now, we're just a roving... Oh, we got lots of food. We're just a roving band of people at the moment. Trying to do our best to find a home. Meat, fish. I'd love to live on the coast somewhere, but again, I need to find... There's some wood. Oh, fish. There's no... I want some metal as well. And we can see things before they're discovered. So I'm hoping for some stuff to make some really good armor. We've got the fur leather here, but I'm hoping for iron. Hello. That's quartz, iron, fruit. If there's wood in these, there are woods. Everything feels like a D&D that's fantasy to you, Andrew Dan. There's wood here. We might be able to do this. Like, right here would be perfect. Look at that. We got the quartz. We got the iron. Fruit. 2 things of fish. Dryad wood right here. This is the spot. This is it. We can only gather iron from this nearby resource. It is... If we're going to craft up our new totem... Oh, it actually starts us out with new stuff. Oh, sailboats and ships. Oh. I can dream. Now, if you want to see something that looks really D&D, I mean, there's Baldur's Gate, for example, Neverwinter Nights. Like, D&D is in a lot of different games. So, iron is not an option. Iron is not among these options. So, I guess we can go for Dryad wood, maybe? Or quartz. Did we have any quartz on us already? We do... Well, we have sandstone, no quartz. A little bit of granite. So, Dryad wood or quartz? I think I'm going to go for the Dryad wood next turn when I actually have points. And on the end of the first day, we make camp. Why can I only get fruit? Because I haven't... Oh my god, I didn't even have to move. I forgot to research Dryad wood. I'm just that dumb. But we'll need food here anyway. Alright, go to our gathering screen. We have one gathering tool here. Who is that going to go to? Who's got the better gathering? About the same. Okay, fine. I will take over. Let's put our best gatherers on the Dryad wood, because it takes 500 to get through one of that. So every 4 turns, Jesus. And I guess you two could get us lots of berries. Lots and lots of berries. Now that you had a little time to get your bearings, how about doing me and your gods a bit of a favor? You'll have to go to a place and deal with some trouble. Important, yeah, we'll listen. As you remember, to set up your first village, you'll need to find the right spot and gather materials. Or you can just choose the life of a wanderer. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Either way, there'll come a time when the gods ask you to battle, solve the Shattering's mystery. And what are we to do till then? For now, your job is to live long enough to face those challenges. Not very glamorous, I know. But listen, there's a small village of Slavians? Not far from here. And I would ask you to seek them out and help them out of their troubles if you so wish. What sort of help? Final rest from their heresy is not out of the question, but peaceful resolution would suit just as well. Your choice. Heresy? Let us say they do not follow the path of the gods, but have strayed into the arms of some fallacy. Now, typically, our gods do not care, but the culprit was a chosen like you. Oh. Thus, it is a case of teaching one a lesson. Teaching them or me. He only smiles. Except this task. And that gained us... overnight we gained 9 berry and another level here. Counterattack. Deal retaliation damage to your enemy with only perception or toughness. I'll go with the max increased sanity and max health. Stognev can be a craftsman, can get extra crafting, or can get a thing to throw poison daggers. Let's go for crafting. Warhammer intensifies. Gatherer or blunt attack. Gatherer there. And Yanina, blunt attack or counter. We'll go for counter on her because she's going to be a tank. It's not going to do anything, but whatever. So I've actually got options right now. We've got kind of a lot of food. 21 veggies, 10 nut tincture, mushrooms, meat, 15 fruit. Let's go over a couple more days of fruit. You wake at night to discover a stack eating your supplies. What a dick. Let's see. Shoot away, kill it, or Theodore. Shoot away. Creature spits out his food and almost chokes. Shit, you scared me. I mean, I am so sorry for stealing your stuff. Wasn't my idea. Swears. Whose idea was it then? I am not allowed to say directly. Demon laws. But I can tell you this story of mine. Well, listen. I was playing a game of Curve with a couple of mates. A Hawklick, a Pinecanet, and a Tooth Fairy fella. Well, you likely do not know this, but them Tooth Fairies, they're real bullies. So, me and Fricks, the Hawklick, we decided that to, you know, teach the bully a lesson. Beat him at the game well and good. Let me guess. He cheated. Cheat is such a mortal word. When us demons play, it is more, who cheats best. But, yeah, we tried to cheat more, you could say, and together, only things went wrong. The bully found you out, made you steal things. What? Him? Nah, Tooth Fairies are only good for pulling them teeth out, and I got plenty. That was not the real issue. Bricks. But I can't. The stack starts to choke violently and puffs up. Well, you feel for him, but what does it all have to do with me? Well, you see, I am a pawn now, but those who play, I think you may be the target. So even if you kill me, you'll likely just get jinxed by them lot. And I can't say more. I am already spilling more beans than I should, and only because he pissed me off. That... So you'll help me, and I'll help you. I swears. Okay, how exactly will this affect me? More stealing demons? Yeah, and worse, depending on how the games go. I can kill him, like, at any point I want. They want to make you angry, swear a lot, and then they get points. So, making you sick, stealing from you, making you trip, step on nails, all sorts. Hex demons. Anyway, can't say more, or the demon laws will burn my tongue. So how can I sort this out? Only a demon can enter the Curve game, and even then, only one with an invite. I got me 2 mates who can get you in. One's a Kmunch. He's a shy fella. It will take some skill to seek him out. The other, she's a Dola. Not your typical sort to deal in games, but she knows things, so I'm sure she can get you in. Are you going to come with me? Wish I could. Bound by laws, you see. And if I happen to do nasty shit to you before we sort this out, I truly am sorry, and please don't kill me. A green fog appears around the stack and he disappears. His face is slightly panicked, but he leaves behind a map that has an inscription. Choose one friend you will visit. I'm going to choose the Kmunch. The Dola doesn't seem to be one to play games, so I'll choose the Kmunch. Damn, we're getting so many berries. Let's actually make a new group here. I'm gonna take my warriors out, and we'll take the berries with us. They got all of this food here. And leave the wood there. They're not gonna make camp anytime soon. I want to continue exploring around a little bit. While they gather stuff. Leopold's directions lead you to a small pond. This is where the ever-elusive Kmunch lives. From what Leopold said, finding his friend will be the challenge here. Go in carefully and search for the Kmunch. You find several toads, but no Kmunch yet. However, you have spotted it running from you a few times. You heard a rumor they like fruit. Ooh, we brought the grapes. Your lure worked, and Kmunch comes closer reluctantly. Oh, it is just a weird frog thing. Tell him of the stack you met and the Curve game that you need to get into. Fine, they told me I was too slow to play with them, so I'll get you in. That'll show them. How can you get it? That's a she? I suppose I'll have to come with you. The Tooth will show you the entrance, and I will also arrive at that time. And now it's a him. Okay. Let's actually... Title... he and him pronouns both in West. Much fruit, it refers them as a she, but at the end of the west line, it refers them as he. I mean, I'm assuming that was just a grammatical writing error, is what I'm assuming. So I'm letting them know. It is my job as one of the first early access testers. You were sent by Leopold, yeah? Say, maybe I pay you and you kill that annoying twat. We both happy, eh? The Hawklick is attempting to talk me into killing Leopold. I don't really appreciate anybody who tries to get me as a cat's paw to, you know, kill their friends, so no. Oh, come on, pretty please, he's such a nuisance. No. Oh. Apparently I'm on a key or something. Whatever this word is, I forget. Overburdened group. Oh yeah, they're overburdened because they're in a camp, that's fine. No fuel. They have no fuel, but that's fine. They're not camping at the moment. And they're not taking any damage. We just got our first 8 dryad wood. Oh my god, it takes forever to get dryad wood. We better make sure we don't burn that if we're going to be using that to build our... Maybe we do want to go for the quartz. It might take a long time to make this. Let's make sure we don't burn that. How do I get to that again? Group info, maybe? Then one of these, yeah, there we go. Your journey is interrupted. You fall into another underground tunnel. We got one dark wood out of that. I know that this is an early access game, and I'm waiting to see what new quests they're gonna throw in. There's a little bit of elven wood there. I wonder if we'll be in range for the elven wood too. Probably not. As you stop to refill your water supplies, you find a fish with a golden tail trapped in the shallow waters, thrashing about. We're gonna speak to it. As far as you can tell, the fish is in fact a goldfish. From the waters, another fish pops out, exclaiming, "My sister is too weak. She will not last long. Pray help her, quick." We're gonna free her. The fish regains its strength almost as soon as it's free to swim. It jumps and speaks to you. "Thank you, kind strangers. You released me without the promise of reward," which is a big, old, mythological European thing. "I am bound by laws and cannot grant you a wish, but I can tell you a secret. Do you want to hear it?" "Always." See that lake? Yeah, we did this one last time. Convince the fish to be more specific. We buried in paper. How do fish do paperwork? And we're supposed to sing to the child. Come across a seemingly abandoned dwelling. Find an old house overgrown with greenery. Going carefully. Within what seems like the remnants of a kitchen with an old stove at its center, you see broken pots and pans, a long rotten pantry, and the skeletal remains of several humanoids that clearly died trapped here. I mean, I'd like to leave now, since apparently humanoids get trapped here and die. But that is now not a choice. Go in closer. Oh, they did. They had clan herbs, and I just leave. I don't want to do Leopold's quest yet. That would likely be the Sylvan camp. So I'm gonna wait until we have a town and maybe some more warriors to really start on that. That is my plan. There's a lot of stuff around here. You're woken at night by your own hysterical laughter. Oh, it's this one. Wisdom or perception? We have a child with us. Although this basically means that this adventure happened back at the town, and since the child was there, I let the child take care of it. He got a little bit of physical blessing. He also got an illness. Oh. I don't know how long that lasts. It says for a time. I think that means for one turn. Which is not going to affect him, really, because he's just gathering. I don't want to travel out too far. So we'll circle around. And just look around, really. It's more important that we get that wood right now. How are we on wood, by the way? We are at 16. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. A pack of beasts! It is... I don't know what those are. Let's go find out. Giant spiders. They have a poison attack. Poison does more damage when you're less than maximum hit points. And a regular normal damage attack. And have no armor. So we'll go with our normal, hey, I'ma tank you, and hey, I'ma spear you. Because there's only 2 of them. They do attack before us, but we can take that first shot. Oh, that's actually a ranged attack. We have 2 points here. We can do 12, 11 damage. Let's do that 12 right there. We'll just clone her over. They will both attack before I will. This is basically just making sure she doesn't take more damage. I'm not really worried about it. I'm just making sure that they're going to die in the first run, and they won't get a chance to take 2 shots at me. And we don't have enough points for you, so resolve battle. Yeah, they're not going to do enough damage to get through her armor. I'm not worried. We gave her lots of armor. Retaliation does a little bit. And the retaliation actually made it so that she will actually one-shot. We will actually finish this one off in the first round. Nice. And subsequent attacks will be able to take that out. Okay, so the retaliation actually fixed that. Very cool. You spot a place of interest. You uncover some underground tunnels. The tunnels were used for a hideout once, or perhaps they are the remains of a dwarven outpost. Either way, there are clearly some resources here. However, you see a nest of vipers sprawling inside, and they see you. I can probably take them. Oh, I go first. Okay. I don't like going first. But I guess I am on the offensive. Oh, those are quite ranged and do quite a bit of damage. Ooh. Alright, now that you're focused there, go here. Maybe I should... I wonder if I could just skip that first turn and keep the action point anyway. They're cloning up a little bit, but they have so much health. This is not ideal. I'm going to take a lot of damage here. I'm pretty sure my armor can take it. I'm more worried about my back person's armor. But since they're cloned up, I can probably kill at least one of these. Very likely the first one will die off. I'm more worried about her taking damage. And her, damn. Oh, 1 health. Shit, and yeah, she just took some damage. Oh, well, that one's dead. Another attack there, did quite a bit of damage. We're going to resolve battle here. I am definitely going to take some damage. I'm probably going to want to go home to rest up. We don't have any wood with us, so we can't camp out to gain that health back. And of course the poison is making it do more damage to her because she's out of armor now. We're actually going to have to go into a second phase here, but there's nothing they can really do about it. Stun. Regular damage also increases the affected target's delay. I don't know if we can pull that off. I'm trying to figure out how to make it so we take less damage here. This one's going to go first. Both of these are going to go first. I probably just made it so I took even more damage. Do you have anything? Let's try for a shield up just to give a little bit of armor here. They're skipping their turn, giving me 2 action points. We will try for a stun again, just to see. I don't think any of that is going to go off. Yeah, we're not going to do anything. It'll just die, but they're going to hit us first. Which is unfortunate. Nothing we can do about it. We're just going to take damage. Hey, Dusty! Yeah, I should not have brought her out. Oh well. It's dead snakes. With the snakes gone, you're free to loot the place. It took 22 damage. We got wood and... Oh, nice. Iron medium armor. It is, however, super duper time to head home. Well, I could camp out, actually. I could totally camp out, since I got that wood from that. Bloody Tooth vibrates in your pocket. You know it's an invitation to the curve game is active. Oh. I thought I had some time before the curve game. Oh wait, the Comanche so can accompany you in. The Comanche appears. Well, let's go in. I will be hiding after I make the introduction, so don't expect any help after that. Go into the tavern. You enter the back room of an ordinary human tavern, but within you find an unusual crowd. A Hawklick, a Pine Canet, a Stack, which is, I think it's this guy. No, it's gotta be that guy. I think that's the Tooth Fairy. Hunched over bowls filled with water. There are dice on the table and an odd scoreboard behind you. That's cute. The Tooth Fairy beckons you. Don't know you, but you got the tooth, so you come in. Grab a chair and a bowl, and we'll deal you in. We could just kill them. Sit down. You sit down and are encouraged to roll your dice, which are made of bone. As they fall, an image of a human male appears on the surface. The Tooth Fairy claps his hands. Good, good. A contestant is drawn. Now, when it is your turn, you roll the dice and see what mischief befalls them. All your demon tricks are allowed, of course. Nod as if you know exactly what he means. The more curves and other permitted profanities your man yells, the more points you get. Simple, really. Scheming, backstabbing, and trickery are encouraged. Your seat didn't become vacant by chance. The others nod, some with enthusiasm, some a bit stressed. The Hawklick seems especially worn out. The Stack sitting on your left tilts his bowl to show it to you quietly. Alright, I'll look in. The bowl shows one of you, luckily not sitting in here. Some demon trick, likely from Leopold, shows you camping in a forest, and Leopold sneaking up to plant poison ivy in your shoes. We're gonna speak quietly to the Stack. Ask if he knows Leopold. Yeah, Leopold had a thing going with the Hawklick, but that winged scoundrel cheated, so now Leo is stuck as a pawn in the game. Listen, if you play and win, I'll help you so we can free Leo. What are the stakes? Well, different things. Mostly the exemption from future games for 3 years, at least for me. But also items and such. If you fail, you may lose things, or spirit or blood if that stupid fairy wins. Ask him if he intends to help in that case. Yes, I will, but you have to let me win. Let me take some of your spirit. I become stronger, I win. I can free Leo, and can name you as exempt from games too. You just have to trust me. I don't know if I should trust the Stack. It was also a Stack that got me into this, though, because of Leopold is a Stack. Maybe he knows him? I'm gonna agree. The Stack does win and names you among those exempt from the games, but does not free Leopold. What a dick. Wow, you're gullible. I win, I take it all, then idiot Leopold will keep being our bitch. Now off you go before I change my mind and unname you. As the Tooth Fairy walks off, you see Leopold summoned and put into a cage. He looks your way and smiles, as if to say he is happy you won't get hurt anymore. Oh, Leo. Oh man, I am really getting fucked. I should have killed them all. Well, balls. Let's get some wood here. Oh, we can't get wood. Well, we'll stay here for a couple rounds, though. God, there's like events every damn night. As you travel through the woodland, you hear the cries of a man. Help! Please, someone help me! They're faint, but from someone close. Oh, I remember this one. I fell down a cave. Get some ropes, throw them to the man. Pull him out. It's a snake! It runs away. The man's voice is strained. I don't see a rope. Please, please save me. Pull him out. Call the man angrily. There was a... Oh, it was a black cat this time. And he disappears. We're going to run into him later. I know that, and later I will kick the crap out of him. I let him go last time. Okay, so health is getting there. I don't remember how we refill faith. Oh, I forgot I was going to look at that armor. 9.8 on both. It's really heavy. Trying to heal up just a little bit here. It's good enough for now. Break camp. We're gonna go home. Oh, well, if we're about to have another encounter, Leopold? Yeah, I did say. I can't help it. Please go sort the game out, please. I did. Another error there. Leopold continues to harass you after the... Well, sorry, Leo. Whoa. What? Is Leo, like, ridiculous? Oh, he's attacking my town? Leo! Leo. Rude. I actually don't know if we can beat him, but we're going to try. We're going to summon Unliving. Help us out here. It has 1 health and does 0 damage. The hell? I guess it's just a tank. God damn, he attacks fast. With Life Leech. Oh, he's attacking with Will Drain. Leech melee damage. Oh, damn. We could attempt to delay him. Or we could attempt to just keep summoning Unliving. So that he just has lots of stuff to hit. And we try and do all of our damage with Lubovid. Oh, we can't do that again. Okay. Randomly hit something. Okay, Lubovid, Ghost, and in front, we need you as a primary damage dealer. Unfortunately. God damn, he's just, like, throwing everything he can at me. Hopefully that skeleton takes up some of the... oh, man. I just need him to take up some of the hits. Did he just hurt himself? He had hurt himself? Well, oh my god, he's hurting himself. That's incredible! Okay, we actually won. The random blasts, as well as him trying to drain life out of the skeleton, just killed him. Haha, fuck you, Leo. You kill the demon as it dies, it expels a green, gooey phlegm that spreads all over you and causes you to gag and get ill. Aw, Leo. Spiritual curse. The curse of the soul that weakens your mysticism and destiny. Well, that's only for 2 turns and 1 turn. It's not a big deal. You had a chance, Leo. You fucked it up. Kept coming at me. Oh, they leveled up. Hey. We already did this. Fuck off. Thank you for the bone. Weird tentacle creatures. Okay, so I think we're just gonna up his intelligence, because that's what we upped last time. Lubovid is quite an intelligence fellow. Quite an intelligence fellow. We wanted to make sure that we have warts. We can start gathering that later. And let's look at our crafting. I'm seeing that we got like a lot of bonuses, or a lot of research points right now. No new buildings. We have new ships now, though. We're going to stay here for a couple days. I think resting will get us our faith and whatnot back. We'll see. There needs to be an all button. There used to be a put your group into the camp button, and it no longer exists. So whatever. Okay, so we are at 32 Dryad wood. We need 55. Gathering-wise, I'll sit here and gather fruit for a bit. I'm mostly just attempting to heal up our little bit, because like our faith is like very low. I don't know what happens when your faith gets really low. Our health is all the way up, but like whatever these two challenges are out there, I'd rather be fully healed before we go there. So we're just gonna sit here. We're just gonna rush things in. You find an old cave that goes deep into the ground. It seems abandoned at first. The deeper you go, the more you feel a warmth touching your skin, and soon see the glow of light. Oh yeah, this guy. Who are you, voice? You're Mammon. Mammon? You've not heard of such a demon. He wants to give you riches. What's the catch? We're gonna refuse everything. I don't trust you. Yeah, I gotta leave. If I leave somebody behind, he'll give me riches, but that's not happening. Yep, we got a little bit of faith back, which is exactly what I wanted. Beautiful. Our fighters leveled up. You get some Sturk. And get some perception. Yeah. Got 8 more wood. We are at 48. We double check on the task here. 55. Wait, what do I get with that? I never actually checked if it's even worth it. Increased visibility range, increased gathering range, increased gathering, increased crafting. That's really good, actually. And 28. That's not item value. Action cost. Okay. What about granite? Granite gives us the same. Regular wood's a little bit less gathering. Sandstone is less gathering. Clay is about the same, surprisingly. Wow. But a lot less value, whatever that means. Yeah, so we definitely want to be going for this Dryad wood, though. We definitely want to be going for that. Yes, yes, lighter harmony, resist physically, auto-resolve, accept outcome. We got more bone. It does like one of these events very, very often. Okay, that should be enough wood for us. So, buildings, idol, Dryad wood, our cosmic seed. Build 1 idol. Firm. And then we go over here. I don't know who our best crafter is. Lubovid and Stognev. 5 turns. Okay. In the meantime, go get some more Dryad wood. We got a lot of berries. We have a lot of berries. Someone approaches you. A group of elderly humans approaches you. Oh, we're going to invite them to join us. Ah, thank you. It is good to see some common courtesy in this troubled world. I am Professor Wilkog. Did I just pronounce that right? Wilkoglov? Wilklov, yeah. And these are my colleagues. We are scholars, you see. If you let us stay with you a while and feed us, we'll teach you a thing or two. We have a lot of food. Please stay. The scholars stay a while and pass on what knowledge they can. +1 intelligence and +1 crafting. Nice! That was worth. And there's our totem. Totems! Okay, so we now have one of those, and we can actually start on different things. What I'd like to do... we don't have any more buildings. We can build, like, rafts and whatnot, but that doesn't matter. I would like to build gathering tool if possible. Apparently we can use granite for that. Wow. Secondary material clay. Granite crafting tool is +8 crafting. That's really good. We'll definitely build one of those. Lubovid, go make your own build your own crafting tool there. And meanwhile, we can reach the fish, the fruit, and the iron. It did not spread as much as I was hoping. But I'm gonna go send you to start getting us iron. The stack I want on wood. Omni on the fish, and you get more berries. We only have 34 berries left. What I'd really like is if it had reached a little bit farther, get that quartz, but I'm not... Wait, did it? Should have. I can't exactly tell where the quartz is. Oh, it's on this one. Okay, that's why. We've also got a little bit of elven wood there. Let's see if we can reach that elven wood. And then I want to go look at the buildings. Herbalist hut, dwelling. Might go for that one. A school. Right, so research points each turn. Actually, that's the one I want to start with. We have one advancement point left. A warehouse to improve gathering skills. But yes. And what is it going to take to make those? Our production tab here. Let's see. The warehouse is 50 to 60. We might make that one entirely out of shadow bone, just because we can. Well, not entirely out of, but you know what I mean. I wonder if there's a thing we can get to extend our crafting range. The traumatic events of the last few days made it clear your child is a child no more. We need a gatherer. Oh, that is not an option. Oh, no, there it is. Gatherers. Your child is strong, follow the path of the warrior. Your child is wise. They could train to become a spiritual leader, a Zerka. Life of banditry is an unorthodox path. I can make him a bandit. But we need a gatherer. Stognev has grown up, and he is bandit now. No, he is gatherer now. Stognev, you grew a glorious beard, sir. You still have that Summon Unliving, which is not that good for you, but we don't have anything that would get off your int, really. We can, let's see, you've got 249, that you may be able to wear the armor. Yeah, you can wear the armor. Wow. Yeah, you got more, well, I don't know, let's see. This goes off... I'm trying to compare this to like what he's wearing, what he's using the leather scroll with, because the random blasts go off of his mysticism, and his mysticism is not that high compared to his perception. He would actually do more damage to one target with the javelins, but the Summon Unliving is a free tank, and the random blast hit multiple things, but for barely any damage. On the other hand, if I look at weight, you really can't do anything with that. So that's not going to be a thing. And then we got our new Divine Shattering, who can barely carry this shield. Hi there, Chosen of the Gods. I'm your very own Divine House Demon, here to aid your home and all that. I shall fight for you in the village, and sometimes I'll be able to join you when you're challenged close to the settlement. Alright, welcome home. It looks like we couldn't reach those. I don't know if we can or not. We just have iron and dryad wood, which is nice, but not the range that I wanted, so I'm hoping to get some more advancement soon. I'm waiting for that hammer to be done. Your village has been unusually sluggish these past few days. Folks sleep in, forget to do chores, and wander off midday without purpose. Food supplies are beginning to suffer for it, and health issues may follow as dirt and refuse mounts. We'll observe the people. It soon becomes clear that a pack of house demons called Nishbeak have settled in your homes. These little buggers latch on to anyone trying to do housework or chores and makes them lazy and sleepy. These things physically latch onto a victim and hold them down. Be fast about your chores so they cannot catch up. Just try to kill the annoying things. They don't sound too dangerous. We're gonna try and move so fast. Gotta go fast. You muster all of the strength you have, and together you do the chores in the village in record time. The knee speak look very unhappy with you, and one by one they fall away into the shadows. We have 1 max health on our tank. There we go. There's our crafting tool done. Thank you, Lupovid. Go ahead and equip that tool for yourself. $26 crafting. The insanity. And we have another gathering tool. Unfortunately, our stack cannot get a gathering tool. So I guess I'll just put that on Yanina. Just carry around. She cannot. Oh, okay. But let's go back in here. I want to start up on one of these very soon. I want to start on the school soon. Maybe gathering. We could probably get enough of that dryad wood to make it. It seems like it's going to take a long time, though. Dryad wood is so hard to get. Yeah, Lubovid, go help with that. Well, yeah, go help with that, Lubovid, and we will give you, instead of that, gathering basket back. It says 1 turn. Oh, I put them on iron. Wait, can I make an iron basket? Or an iron... I can't make it of iron. No, that's no point to that. I put them on the wrong one. Okay. You work on that iron. It's 1 turn per... So it's going to be like 2 turns per, because it's 315 they're adding. Faster than it was before, but not by much. I want to make that school. But I should probably also, while we're here, let's go ahead and look at these 2. They're ready to go out again. We can send that out again. Grab a little bit of wood. We don't have very much. All the fruit. Go out and do your thing. Want to do storyline or what? Let's go after this up here. I don't even remember where this was. Let's actually go look at this. Oh yeah, the lake. Take the boat to the islands. Be prepared to sing the lullaby to the child spirit, just the fish warned you. As you approach the islands, you hear a faint yet growing sobbing of a young child, intertwined with an unnatural wailing that chills your bones. Sing the lullaby to appease the child spirit. Oh good, I have my town with me. As you quietly sing the lullaby, the sobbing ceases and the fog in the lake disperses. Disperses? You now see that one of the islands is a stone-built entrance to an ancient ruin. The other holds the remains of a small farmer's hut. We'll go to the farmer's hut first. The little house is empty and cold. Its floor is dusty and the air heavy. Upon scraps of old bedding, you see the ghostly boy rocking and humming the tune you sung to him. He looks up and blood spills out of his mouth when he tries to speak. Let's leave him alone. Yeah, just walk in. Little boy, blood spilling out of the mouth. That's a big nope. The entrance looks like an old cellar door or some other utility passage, for it is filled with the remains of caskets, woven baskets, and containers of perishable goods. Contents, at first glance, preserved in their entirety, fall into dust when touched. Okay, well, let's go on further. Within the castle ruins, most corridors and rooms are submerged and buried in mud, but there are 3 paths still intact and miraculously dry. I can only go down the eastern path for some strange reason. You find a chamber that could have been an armory. As with the foods before, anything you touch turns to dust, except for a single large chest. Its heavy stone design and the runes carved onto the lock tell you it was made by dwarves. Open the chest. A piece of parchment smelling of the fields retracts. Oh, we did this one before. Oh, no, we didn't do this one before. We're answering a riddle. 4 dilly dandies, 4 stick standies, 2 crookers, 2 lookers, and a wigwag. It's dog. No, I don't know actually. What's a dilly dandy? Like stick standy could be legs, 2 crookers could be crooked ears, lookers would be eyes, and the wigwag would be the tail. But I don't know what a dilly dandy should be. A Mamuna, Dilly Dandy sound like hanging teats. Or use knowledge to decipher this riddle. You're able to decipher the old tongue further. Teats, okay, Dilly Dandies are apparently boobies. It's a dog. Letters in the parchment shift. Aye, poor lassies. Dumb as oxen you are. Be on your way now. What? That's wrong? Crookers are horns, not crooked ears. Ah, bash the chest open. The ruins of the chest grow angrily. And with every hit, you feel the gloom grow hotter. You realize just in time you're about to be devoured by flames and run for your life. Oh. As soon as you leave this place, the low-hanging fog thickens and you know you'll never find your way here again. Well, I didn't read the answers correctly. Can't win them all. I mean, who would have suspected boobies? Got a lot of iron out of this. Giant bees. Ruins for decrepit, investigate the south. We got leather and nut tincture. Nice, free food. Now we're gonna kill some bees. We won. Yay. Your cow gave very little milk over the last few days, and it looks sickly. Keep the cow in the house. Try to see what's wrong. Despite being kept indoors, the cow continues to weaken until one day it wakes with an abundance of milk, overflowing to the brim. It also looks much healthier. On its neck, you spot an elongated worm, with beady black eyes, and a long tubular mouth. It's almost as if it has become part of the cow. Whatever that is, it doesn't sound good. I'ma kill it. You kill the worm and the cow dies as well. Worse yet, much of your food stocks seem to dwindle and rot away too. Well, damn it. You come across a seemingly abandoned dwelling. Old hut in the woods. Smoke coming from the chimney. Anybody home? An old hooded woman answers the door, gestures for you to enter, then returns to a rocky chair, sits and says, "Come in. May I offer you hot food, perhaps some trade?" We'll speak to her. I can make a brew with a good kick in it if you like. Of course, there'll be a price. Offer her food supplies. There's nothing over here. There we go. There's a trade. Wooden scroll. Summon unleavened random blasts. It's kind of the same thing I already have, except I have a leather one. Leather jewelry, which gives 1 shielding. I don't really have anything I need. Bye. My house demon leveled up. We can get him battle orders, which gives shielding to others, or counterattack for battle orders. You know what? Actually, is there another spot? You know what? I'm actually going to go back that way and grab some wood before I go back home, because we have, like, no wood. And I might as well just set them up for a minute, since they have food, and we'll just gather a whole bunch of wood. Our food stores are very full, so yeah, we'll gather a bunch of wood, and then we'll travel back before that. How are we doing here? We have 49.55, I think. You spot a place of interest, so what else is new? A spider nest. Yeah. Kill it. Check the cocoons. 4 mushrooms, 3 wood, and a monster bone. I've got a monster bone. Okay, so battle orders and battle orders. Neither of those are, like, blunt attack is kind of pointless if you have weaponry, as far as I can tell. We did, however, get an advancement point. Armory, which is the shielding of villagers. Boost crafting skill. A dwelling for morale, or an herbalist hut. Or we can start with crafting. I'd kind of like to start making... Oh, we've got good weapons and everything. We have an iron supply. Maybe I want to start using that iron for something. The best place to start would be armor. We just have so much iron right now, and nothing to do with it. I can make a raft out of wood. Don't really care. Basically, I want this school. Oh, it was 50 wood there. Still don't have enough. Need like one more there. Why is there 2 spots for wood there? That's very strange. Like, one is 70. Maybe it's just a better school. You're woken at night by your own hysterical laughter. Blah, blah, blah. You're tough. Stick it out. Oh, yeah, we don't have a child now. There we go. I don't know how to get new people. I really don't. Really obnoxious. I want more people. Okay. I make a school out of dryad wood and shadow bone. Increase max faith. I really wonder what happens if I wait for that bigger bit of wood. What these mean. Group passive, target group. So we'll just get increased research and 0.3 research. What is the difference? Provides a bonus to the research attribute. Plus 2 research attribute. And then extra research points. So 0.3 per turn. So like every 4 turns we'll get an extra research point. And we'll increase max faith of everybody. Sure. Sure, why not? Lubovid, why are you injured? Get injured. 13 turns, Jesus. Oh, well, I can probably actually, before I forget, actually give him his hammer. Which puts it down to 9. Better than nothing. We can also look at cooking some things. We don't have any compatible resources with any of the recipes we know. Which is dumb. I think we just ran out of fish. Oh, crap. Are we out of food? 11 fish, 3 berries left. Yeah. Just a bunch of fish. We have a lot of iron. We don't need more iron. We're not even using it for anything. So go get us fish. We can just eat raw fish, I guess. A pack of beasts! Yeah, I don't know why they're attacking me. That's what they're gonna do. You accidentally step onto a bee's nest. They seem to accidentally step onto me. Enter the cave. There's a wounded bear. We're gonna ignore the bear because he's trapped and and that's sad. We got bone and mushrooms. Leave once the bees are gone. I'm assuming if you have like an animal thing, you will you'll get a bear as a friend or something. I don't know. We're really not getting much wood out of this. A couple of your folk find themselves a child in a cabbage patch. Apparently Lubovid and Stognev had a baby? Alright. Abandoned dwelling, overgrown with shrubbery, tree growing out of its back wall. Search it. As soon as you step across the threshold, the rotten floorboards break and you fall down into a dark hole. As you fall, sticky spiderwebs soften your landing. But as you crash into a soft, gooey surface, you realize you just crashed into spider eggs, and many red, angry eyes are approaching quickly. I'm gonna do the move, and then we're gonna attack. These two can take it. Yeah, we'll be able to take this, no problem. Yeah. And right there. Cool. Show a unified front. Even if they're in the back row, we'll still hit them at a distance. Let's do like that. Do as much damage as possible. We need more tanking. More tanking. And that should be the last of our points. Yep. poison spit. Not afraid of you. That's just gross. Sir, will you stop, please? This one in front is quite a bit more tanky than I wanted it to be, so we might take a little bit of damage, but we're still going to win this. So they might get through her armor, but we're still going to win. It's not going to be like that other fight where we very, very nearly died. Well, we didn't very nearly die. We knew we weren't going. We knew we were going to win, numbers-wise. We just took more damage than I liked. They're almost through her armor, but we're going to be killing them both this round. It is not a concern. Yeah, didn't even get through her armor. The spiders are dead, but more might be coming. You find the remains of other victims caught in the webs. Gather what you can and climb back up. Another monster bone, 10 wood, and 12 fur leather. That means it's time to break camp. We're not really getting anything good here. Like, I just feel like we're constantly lacking the ability to get more people. And we need so much gathered. And they're just throwing constant quests at us. Yeah, attack. They're just regular spiders. More monster bone. Like, too many quests, guys. Calm down. I also feel like I should have done the town on this cell, but I was hoping to get close enough for that. Unfortunately, yeah, I should have done it like one more that way. That way I could have gotten the quartz too. Oh well. Oh, whale. Drop off resources, drop off a lot of food. There really needs to be just a transfer all button. And how we doing? We have a child now. Let's look at that child and see if we can get her on gathering. Luckily, you can actually use children now, instead of them just sitting around doing nothing. They also always start with jewelry, which is just weird. I don't know why. Give her a gathering tool. Put her on... We don't really need anything. More wood. Why not? Yeah, yeah, we want her on wood. How you doing? School o' wood. You help with that. Not really going to speed it up too much, actually. I guess you go get iron that we'll never use. Like, we got so much crap, and I'm just not using it because we don't have enough people. Like, a lot of this game is just sitting here skipping turns until things happen. There we go. School's done. Like, we're on turn 55, and I feel like I've done nothing. And I'm not powerful enough to do anything. Let's go for a warehouse. Increase the number of gathering slots. May also improve gathering skill. It's really what I want. And we have nowhere near the resources to go for this, either. God damn. We have all this iron. So, let's look at building some medium armor iron, and we don't... I mean, we could build a dryad. What does that do? A little bit more increased shielding. That is pretty good armor. Elemental is... I don't know what this is. Maybe the jewelry represents something important to their lineage. I have no clue. 6 increased shielding, 100%. Increased attribute mobility. Or we just go straight for this. Like, don't... That says shield. That's physical armor. So it seems like there's no point to get anything but this. And we can build 2 of them. So we don't really have any, but God, that's a lot of stuff they have to go through to build it too. Jesus. We'll build 1. Hopefully it weighs less than the other armors. 145, it kind of does. We only have the 2 warriors. She's got that 91, 9.8. Or let's go look at Yanina. That is 18 compared to the 13 here. So it's barely better than the armor we randomly found made out of sandstone. Barely better. Oh, can't wear that. It is a hell of a lot lighter, but whatever. Maybe I'll make Tasha into a warrior. It'd be nice to have another warrior. But right now, I'm gonna grab you, and I... Yet again, made my town in the wrong spot, by the way. Is there a way to, like, pick up my totem and move? Or can I make a new one? Is this just permanently here forever? I think it was. I think they said that. Which is kind of dumb because, like, you pick a place for your town and then it's never the right spot, ever. Like, it just seems like I'm going to be spending all my time just waiting around doing nothing. Wood there with... Let's toss the fur leather. Oh, there. 8 gathering. We'll make a dryad wood gathering tool. Why not? Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where I'm supposed to go. A sudden hailstorm catches you off guard. Try to protect the houses and livestock. We can take the damage. The hailstorm leaves you bruised. You protected all your valuables. Yeah, I did not. Another quest. A building appears to seems to have appeared before you. Leave. Oh, it literally just appeared there. Okay. Holy crap, they got injured. Nope, go back in. Oh my god, they got really fucked out there. And we built a new gathering tool. That will go to Stogneve, since it's better than what he's using, I believe. Yeah, a lot better than what he's using. He cannot. Swap that out there. And now we just have random iron medium armor that nobody can wear. We can recycle it. We have 14 iron and 8 wood for that. Well, that's okay. Okay, now Stogneve is still gathering wood. That brings dried wood down to 2. Not bad. We gotta let them rest for a little bit. You built what you were looking at. There's nothing else to really do. Which is kind of a thing that I think the game might just be too early on right now. Like, I don't know how to get new people, except to wait for and hope for a random event. You don't start with enough people, ever. I guess we can start gathering. No, we have enough of that. We don't have enough leather. So we'll wait, heal up a little bit. We'll leave this worm be this time. You let the creature be, the cow seems to flourish. It gives more milk, it gives birth to more healthy calves, and your farm seems more successful at time. Alas, there's a darker consequence. As one of your people falls gravely ill. I knew there was a downside. Oh, that's gravely ill for like 2 days. You were not sure what was causing the illness, but their stomach is firm and swollen. They grow thinner every day despite eating a lot. In time, the illness passes, but it spreads and may prove fatal to some. We seem fine. And like, if I lose people right now, if I lose even one person, it's game over. So... let's level up here. Dizziness powder. It gives him Mass Lullaby. Didn't he already have Mass Lullaby? I don't know. Maybe he'll improve it. Reliable argument. I actually want him to get that because that'll help in some certain challenges. And he has a lot of int. Check people's health. They're half healed. They healed a little bit. We got a lot of meat here. Maybe I can set some cooking. Yeah, there we go. Cooked food. Baked fish. Apparently we bake it with meat? What? Set you... I don't know how to... Ah, there we go. Unlimited. Just bake as many as you can there, Stogneve. Or not, you're not Stokey, whatever your fucking name is. I guess we can make another crafting tool. I make it out of iron and iron. It is an iron crafting tool. 4 increased crafting. Could be better. But I don't have any other resources, and resources are kind of hard to get. Like, normally, what I would do is I would take some of my gatherers and take them off into the distance, like where I had people over here, and make like a little gathering camp. Jesus Christ. You just made 50. What the fuck? But that would be a mistake, because then I'd be risking my very, very, very low number of gatherers. Why are you not healing? Alright, one more turn. Woken up by a terrible racket coming from your chicken coop. Investigate. You check the chicken coop, but you find only wet tracks leading into one of the houses. Inside, behind the stove, you find an odd-looking chicken. On closer inspection, it is more like a shrunken old woman with chicken feet, claws, and a twisted bird-like face. Wisdom or Zerka, consider the origin of this creature. It's a Kikimora. We already did this one. Offer up food. And we lost some sanity? What? Wait, what? For days, the village is plagued by mishap. Wait, what? It's really hard to get rid of a Kikimora. She has no physical form to fight. She refuses to speak to anyone. Bribery or magic may be the only ways other than hoping for the best. We offered up food, which apparently is the wrong thing to do. For days, the village is plagued by mishaps and trickery, broken pottery, sour milk from the cows, rotten eggs from the chickens, fight over nonsense, and so on. You feel mentally drained. Eventually, the spirit takes your food and goes away, even leaving a robe it weaved from seemingly invisible thread. It took topaz robes that we didn't have, and left me leather robes, which are worse. What? I'm so confused right now. The other crafting tool is done, which we can give to other people if they want to help with building, like we're trying to rush a building or whatever. Oh no, we got the topaz robes and the leather robes. That just had an X over it for no reason. They're very lightweight, which I felt like a lot. I'd like to make sure my people at home... Oh, they're worth a lot, too. Let's give you that. 101. I think you can get the topaz robes. Nope. Okay. I mean, they don't need them. I'm just seeing if they can get armor just in case the town gets attacked again while we're away. Not as good. If not, I'm likely to go, like, take them with me when my group goes out again and trade them. That's basically my plan. We've also got another gathering tool available, which I'm going to give to Tasha. Got that she had that really heavy one. In case she can get the topaz robes on. And we got this bone armor now, which will go to, like, nobody, because Lubovid can't really carry very much. The shielding gives more than... No, the bone armor does give a lot more, actually. 92, 91, put that on, take that off. Yep. That's more shielding than you had. And we do have another builder's tool, an iron crafting tool. But until we're basically building something, there's no reason to have it. Which right now we're waiting on building the warehouse, which is going to be 60 dryad wood. Is anybody gathering dryad wood? They are. Our health is not quite where I want it to be. We'll skip a couple turns again, because basically it's all we do in this game is skip turns. I mean, I guess I'll give you int. There's nothing else to do with you, really? Oh, but 56. Okay, new task. Build a building. Warehouse is 60. God damn it. We'll be able to use monster bone for its foundation, though, which is nice. Or iron, I guess. Just there's kind of like nothing for people to be doing ever. Looks like we ran out of meat, so cancel that. They are full health, so we will put them back on. You go get iron. And you folk can go back out adventuring. Like, if they ever get hurt, we're just screwed. Like, if we lose them for whatever reason, they're never coming back. And the game is over. I feel like I'm so afraid to go out because of the lack of people. You come across an impressive stone-built smithy standing proudly in the middle of nowhere. You'd swear you passed by here before and did not spot it, since I live, like, literally next door. Outside stands a young shaven dwarf. Inside you see the outline of an older, bulkier fellow hammering away at the anvil. You also spot a large pile of rocks by the entrance. We could attack them, and it's an 8 difficulty. Let's not do that. Approach and speak to the dwarf. Oh, visitors, splendid. I am Bodun, a master smith. Say, you haven't seen a couple of wee girls hiding somewhere, or maybe doing some mischief? No, can't say I have. Well, how would you feel about getting hired to find them? Yeah. We're looking for dwarven girls? Not strictly, no. They're more rusalkas. Although I always say Anya has my chin, she does, and Eva has that strong arm any smith should have. In any case, they'd be 2 human-looking lasses, but I bet you they went to the caves, the misty swamp, or that blighted lake over there. I don't understand what any of this has to do with anything. So, you had children with this Rusalka. It isn't what you call conventional, sure, but you know how rare dwarf wives are. Well, no you don't. Not till you lived as long as me. In any case, yes, I married me Mariana. Well, I mean, she was tricked into it and bound by demon law at first, but then we made it work. She's passed now, but our daughters is me greatest treasure, and her wee ones too. Aren't you going to look? He shows you his legs, and they are partly turned to stone. Like I said, I am not as sprightly as I look. Me and my wifey, we met back in the Awakening days, long, long ago. I remember this guy. Oh my god. I actually remember that quest. Like, back in Thea the Awakening, there was actually a quest where you actually captured and bound the Rusalka to go marry this dwarf. That's actually really cool that they actually included that. Now I'm slowly turning back to stone I was carved from. Nature. Just nature. Just word. That means nothing. I really need my grandbaby safe. I will reward you well. I'll look for him. Okay. I guess I go over to this pond? We should still be close enough to get my town in on challenges, I think. You find the lake where the Bodun's granddaughters may be hiding. You see several women dancing in a circle by the lake. There's a child sitting inside the circle, staring up in awe. That sweet melody of their song draws you in. Apparently, because I have female characters here, the Rusalka song is beautiful. Luckily, it does not affect females as much. Walk up to them. You walk up to the girls, and 2 of them turn to you startled. The third one continues her song and dance unperturbed. One of the 2 speaks up. Hey, you are not supposed to disturb us. Do we have to stop now? She asks the other, who shrugs and looks to the third, who is still ignoring the whole thing. Ask if they are Eva and Anya, Bodun's granddaughters. Ah, crap. Grandpa sent you? Just tell him to leave us be. We're exploring our roots, finding our true identity. He can't stop us, you know. Tell them you're expecting children. Yeah, well, both Mom and him, they treat us like babies all the time. They're like so old and grumpy, they just don't get us. Anya's sister nods vigorously. The third Rusalka frowns and whispers something to the 2 sisters. Anya turns to you again. Oh, we have to go now. We must finish this dance properly. Like, you best go. Inquire what exactly this dance is and whether it has anything to do with a child sitting there. We met this nice demon lady here, and she said that because we're half-breeds, we need to prove we can be Rusalkas. Otherwise, we're no better than a befuddled bastard. Befuddler bastard. Whatever that means. Yeah, I don't know what that means either. We have to try and make this child into one of us. How are you going to make it one of them? That's Rusalka business. Why hasn't their mother done this herself? Mom's more of a dwarf wife than a Rusalka, you know? He's like, the dwarven heritage teaches us to respect life and work with... They messed up their grammar there again. Work with light, create things, and the demon world is dark and dangerous and seductive. She never even took us to the lake. Lame. I really don't like that they're basically attempting to make their... basically give them like Valley Girl accents in this fantasy setting. It's really unsettling. The sister nods vigorously again, but looks a bit unsure, as if expecting her granddad or mom to pop out any minute and scold her. So their mom's a dwarf? Well, yeah, I mean, not physically. Like, you know, she's shorter and stockier than us, and her uncles accepted her as one of the family. She said she has the stone heart and iron will of a true dwarf wife, or whatever. And your father? He died chasing some cultists decades ago, but he never told us to be dwarves, you know. He said we should follow our hearts like he and Mum did, so we are. Well, I can't beat a 4 challenge or a 5 challenge. I don't know who exactly is with me in this fight, or whether I'm close enough city to get my talker, my guy with the lots and lots of intelligence. I don't know if he'd be in this challenge. So I've got to just go with the encourage them to follow their nature. The melody of the Rusalka song rises again, and the demons continue their dance, only this time they move closer and closer to the lake. The child follows sheepishly, and soon you hear a loud plunk as they fall into the deep, dark water. It all goes quiet after that, and you're no longer... I guess I just sacrificed that child, then? Because I had no choice? You found them rascals. Come in. Tell them the girls wanted to become true Rusalkas by drowning a child, and you did not interfere with their nature. I didn't have a choice, okay? I heard drowning little children just like their grandma. You know, letting them do it. Shame on you. Yeah, I didn't have a choice, buddy. Their grandma drowned 3 of our wee ones before I convinced her to try something different. What the fuck? Okay. That was messed up. And I didn't even know if I could have talked them into something differently, because I did not know if I was close enough to get Lubavitch in on that fight. So... yeah, I'm gonna until this game has more stuff added, and they are adding stuff every single day. Like we saw from the Steam updates, they're adding tooltips all the time. Like they're adding more stuff that we really, really want. This last patch was a lot of quality of life stuff, which I loved. Like the tooltips were so good and very, very needed. There's a lot of stuff that we haven't done yet because honestly, I don't feel like I have enough people here to really mount expeditions or make crafting trips or make gathering trips like I did on the last one. So I don't really know exactly how to continue playing. It's basically I just wait around and stuff sometimes happens. There's not enough buildings at all. Apparently if I don't have any... okay, apparently I just crashed the game by attempting to look at that. Well, we're gonna call it a day for this one. Sorry for such a short day of streaming. Like, I saw a bunch of patches and I was really excited to do more, but there's still just not enough content yet, and the game just crashed. It's still in early access, so that is gonna happen a lot. And I am still having a lot of fun. The game is still beautiful. I think I might start streaming a little bit more Thea again, because this really makes me want to go play the original Thea, which was so polished and so beautiful. And we'll keep an eye on the patches here, and we'll come back to it eventually. Maybe after I even beat the first Thea, I don't know. But for now, I hope you all enjoyed what little we had today, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.